Hey guys, this is Carolina Varsity's 2015 season. We're rolling into week 10. And what we got here is the West Mecklenburg Indians. You're 4-4. You've earned that right. Going over to play Charlotte Catholic. I'm Dale Ross.
And I'm Matt Marr, the Pet Man. Your keys to victory for both teams. Obviously, for West Meck, you got to find a way to stop the Catholic run game. Look at what South Meck did and try to duplicate it. South Meck
Mm-hmm.
played a 4-4 defense, a lot of cover three, cover one on the outside. They were on those tight ends when they were coming off the line for passes. They were on the backs in the flat. Um, there was one time where your guy, number 81 Newman, got
Mm-hmm.
deep, and they just missed a deep ball on him going down the sideline, which I thought was surprising because Catholic usually doesn't just drop back and throw the deep ball down the sideline,
Right.
but they showed that ability. So, but your key, obviously, stop the run, stop Jared Anderson. Use the formula you've been using. You've been winning tight ball games by playing really good defense. And that's been the key in these two wins West Meck has
Mm-hmm.
had. So you got to play real good defense, keep the game close, be opportunistic on offense, play field position, play ball control, use your speed in space. Now Catholic this
Yeah.
year is doing a really good job on defense, playing zone coverage to negate the speed difference that teams have had against them. I
Mm-hmm.
saw that last week against South Meck. Their defense and defensive coordinator is doing a heck of a job over there, using angles and zone drops and things like that. They picked off South Meck a couple times last week. West Meck is not a real proficient passing team. Looking at their numbers,
Mm-hmm.
but they can, if you let them into space and they can get around you and put a move on you, they still have that ability to make big plays.
Right.
So if you're Catholic, keep West Meck in front of you. Don't let them get behind you. Tackle in space. Offensively, Providence had some success running the ball right at them. Of course, Catholic, you're just Catholic. Do what you do. Make West Meck adjust to you because you are the better team here.
Right. Okay, so Indians, you're on a 2-game win streak, and the playoffs are within grasp. You're 4-4. You need to get 5 to really have a good shot. 6 wins is solid. You're in.
Mm-hmm.
You got the games in front of you to do it. This is going to be a tough game. Loss to Catholic doesn't destroy everything. You just got to remember that they are the better team. But you know what? You got to go out and play to take this ball game. And I think one of the things you got to do is you got to use your athletes. You got to find ways to get those athletes into space so they can make some things happen. Uh, I think you got to go vertical now. Their quarterback's a young quarterback, but
Mm-hmm.
these are the areas you're going to hurt them at if you're going to be able to hurt them. And West has got the speed, and you got the
They'll
athletes.
have one-on-one opportunities on the
Yeah,
outside. Last week, South Meck couldn't take advantage of it.
right,
So if you're West Meck, you got to find a way to take advantage of that stuff.
exactly. And then on the Catholic side, you are the front runner in the conference. You got to keep pace. You got this game. You got to win. This is an important game to win. You lose it, you really set yourself up now for all kinds of nasty stuff for having a conference championship. You're going to, you still would somewhat control your destiny, but it makes it a whole lot worse because now one more loss and you're definitely out of it. So it's an important game. Um, I think Catholic needs to pressure that young quarterback. That's one of the keys is put pressure on him. So you're going to make it to where they can't throw the long vertical ball. He's going to have a hard time finding his guy in space to get the
Mm-hmm.
ball to. So
Mm-hmm.
you got to do that. You've also got to defend space because they will attack space. So you got to defend that space. You got to close down on space very quickly. You got to tackle well
I'm gonna
in
tell you
space.
something. Those outside backers do a
Uh-huh.
great job of that.
Yeah,
When you see windows open in the zone, they close real quick. That's
that's
one of the things that makes their defense really tough this year.
and that's what you got to do, and because that's where they're going to be coming. They really don't have that smash mouth ability or mentality. So that's what you got to do. And you know what? You got to play keep. I think you play keep away, and that means doing what Catholic does, which run the ball, extend extend your time of possession,
Mm-hmm.
decrease their time of possession. Uh, you limit their opportunities to score. You may make the game. You may make your scores a little bit less than you would get, but you probably make theirs even less. Because they're going to still hit on a certain percentage of their series are going to turn up to be convertible. in my opinion. I just think you to shorten those opportunities, even less opportunities for them. You obviously need to make your drives count, but hey, shorten the ball game on them. Don't give them these opportunities. Hold the ball for a quarter if you can. I saw Mallard Creek just about do it Friday night. I don't know why Catholic couldn't either, unless there's nobody in front of you. You got to run to the end zone and score. Obviously, do that. I think that's it.
Yeah.
35 to nothing's what the if I didn't mention it, the report's predicting 35 to nothing. We'll see. Have a good ball game.